good morning. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another vlog. So we are currently outside of Barnes&Noble. There are 3 books that I really want, and I'm hoping to only leave with 3 books. So yeah, and then after here, there's a HomeGoods not too far from here. After we browse and grab our books, we're going to run on over to HomeGoods. The kids have a half day today. We're not necessarily on a time crunch, but I thought to spend the morning, we'd come to Barnes&Noble, run on over to HomeGoods, and then go grab the kiddos. So yeah, let's go ahead and make our way on inside. Okay, so we successfully got our 3 books. I did grab 4, but only because one of them is for my daughter. But yeah, let's go ahead and make our way on over to HomeGoods. Okay, so we got some Starbucks. My stomach was not growling, but howling at TJ Maxx. So I stopped at Starbucks. I had a gift card to use. So this is amazing. This is literally like my favorite drink from there. It is a iced matcha with strawberry cold foam and strawberry puree, and it's amazing. I've tried to make this at home and it does come out good, but it doesn't come out exactly like this one. And then of course, you guys know that I have been obsessed with these little egg bites that they have. So yeah, so I'm currently in the pickup line at my daughter's school. There's about 10 minutes till she gets out. So I'm going to eat really quickly before she gets out. And then after that, we're going to head on over to my son's school to grab him. My son is actually, so he has his permit, but he has to get a certain amount of hours in order to get his driver's license. And he's almost there. So he's already finished his online courses. Right now, after I grab my daughter, we're going to go to his school. He'll drive us home. And then once we get home, I will give you guys a little mini TJ Maxx haul and a Barnes&Noble haul. But yeah, let's go ahead and eat our little egg bites before they get really cold. Alright you guys, so it is definitely much later. I've actually just been at home. I had a couple of hours to work in order to complete my 40 hours this week. So I did a little bit of work. So now I wanted to go ahead and give you guys like a little mini haul of the things that I got today. So whenever we went to HomeGoods and TJ Maxx, I was kind of on the hunt for specific items. And I've really been wanting the little, like, I call them whiskey glasses. I think they're like Anthropologie cups or Anthropologie dupes. I've been looking for those. I've seen like some really cute bow ones, some flowers, but I was basically looking for the dupes like at HomeGoods, TJ Maxx, and I had zero luck. I did see one with little bows on them, which I think are cute, but I feel like I'm too old for bows. So I didn't want those. The most common ones that I see are like little cherries. I think I've mentioned this before, but I don't like anything cherry. I don't like cherry flavored chapstick. I don't like cherry flavored candy, drinks. I just don't like cherries. I don't know what it is. I don't have anything against them, but I just don't like the taste of cherries. So therefore, I just don't like cherries. But my favorite fruit are strawberries. So I was on the hunt looking for the little Anthropologie dupes with little strawberries on them. I haven't seen them online or anything. I tried looking for some on Amazon, but I couldn't find any. So I was like, if there's a place that will have them, I really think it'll be like HomeGoods or TJ Maxx, Marshalls. So as you guys saw, we did go to HomeGoods and TJ Maxx, and I had zero luck finding them there. So then maybe like a couple of hours afterwards, I get a text from my sister-in-law, and she was like, tell me that I don't need these. And it's the little Anthropologie dupe glass, but with cherries on it. So I was like, oh my gosh, like I was literally looking for those this morning, but not with cherries. And she was like, there's two here. One has lemons and one has strawberries on them. So I was like, oh my gosh, please send me pictures of the strawberry ones. She sent them over to me, and I was like, please grab them for me. You know, I'll Zelle you. And so she did grab them for me, and I was beyond excited because this is literally what I was on the hunt for. So this one is like the ribbed glass, and it has these cute little strawberries on them, which I absolutely love. She also grabbed me this one. I think this one's more of like the Anthropologie dupe, but it does have the little strawberries, and then it has like the little red rim on top. But I think it is so, so cute and absolutely love it. So I was super excited. I couldn't find them, but my sister-in-law was able to find them and bring them over to me. So huge thank you to her. So I never make like a home coffee during the day. I literally only drink my coffee in the mornings. But I thought that maybe today calls for an evening iced coffee. So maybe we'll make one later today. So at HomeGoods, I found a super, super cute Belle coffee mug. And I think I even showed myself putting it in the cart. However, what I did not show is me putting it back on the shelf. I'm really trying not to like overconsume, and just I have so many coffee mugs that they're literally like all stacked on top of each other at this point. And so I was like, you know what, I already have 2 to 3 Beauty and the Beast coffee mugs that are super, super cute, and I decided not to go through with it. So the goal today, going to those 2 stores, were to find these cute little glasses, as well as some cute little slippers for the house, because I have some, but they're so old and they look so bad. So I was like, I'm in need of like a new little pair of slippers. So that, and I also wanted to find like a cute PJ set that I could like wear around the house, wear in my videos, because to be honest, when I sleep, I do sleep in little shorts and a tank top. That is just my PJs. However, I don't walk around the house like that. I don't show myself in my PJs like that in my videos. And so I kind of just wanted a little set of PJs that I could just wear in one of my vlogs, or maybe like one of my little morning routine videos. I can wear them out in the house and feel decent in them. Oh, and also at Barnes&Noble, I showed you guys the cutest little house slippers that said book lovers on them. However, they were $30. So I was like, do I want to spend $30 on some slippers whenever I know I can probably find some at TJ Maxx for half the price? So I did not get them. But okay, so another thing that I love is croissants. Croissants are kind of my weakness. If there are croissants in the house, I have a huge weakness for bread. So I absolutely love croissants. It's one of the main reasons why I love to go to La Madeleine, because they have amazing croissants there. I love croissant sandwiches. I love the chocolate croissants at Starbucks. So I do get these cute little slippers with croissants on them, and I just thought these were so cute. And then it also came with little, now will I wear these out in public? Probably not, but I could wear these around the house, because whenever I'm around the house, if I'm in the kitchen, I will just kind of throw my hair in like a half a pack down with the little clip. It comes with these 2 cute little croissant hair clips. So I was able to find these, and these were $12.99. So I will be throwing these on literally here like in the next few minutes. And then I was able to find these simple, cute little PJs. It's just like this pink collared button up, and it has the little white trim. And then it also has the cute little matching shorts. So yeah, I feel like I can just wear these around the house and feel like I look decent enough. And these were $14.99. They had so many cute PJs. I really wanted to buy more. So yeah, so that's all I grabbed from TJ Maxx. And now for the little mini book haul. I have been wanting these 3 books for a while now. So I went to Barnes&Noble telling myself that I was only going to grab these 3 books. And I in fact left with I left with 4 books, but I did leave with the 3 books that I initially went in for, and I grabbed my daughter a book. So that's why we walked out with 4 books today. But I did grab my daughter this Middle School and Other Disasters. This is book 1 in the series. It's a little chapter book. It has like some pictures in it. So I went ahead and grabbed this for her. You guys know that I will read anything Elsie Silver puts out, and it is Wild Side, which is book 3 in the Rose Hill series. I have book 1 and 2 in my favorites pile right on top of the Chestnut Spring series, and I cannot wait to dive into this one. This one revolves around Tabitha and Reese. This one almost sounds like it's a marriage of convenience. And you guys, an arranged marriage and marriage of convenience is one of my favorite tropes. So I cannot wait to jump back into the Rose Hill series. And then these 2 books are a little different from what I normally read. You guys know that I absolutely love my romance, my mystery thrillers. I love the mafia romances. I love the dark romances and a couple of fantasy books. But I am still super excited to jump into these. So when I was a teenager, I absolutely loved JoJo. And I did notice that for a while, she didn't push any music out. And so it was just funny because I came across some of her music videos on YouTube and I started watching them. The next morning on the news, she was on like the news. They have like this little segment where they kind of bring like a friend, meaning whether it's a celebrity or somebody well known, and they actually had her on there. I was like, what are the odds that I was just listening to all of her old music and now she's on the news? Well, apparently she was going to be putting on a performance in Dallas, Texas that same day. And my inner teenager was just screaming. And so I kind of wondered like what exactly happened that she stopped pushing music out. After kind of like looking into it, apparently I think she was stuck in a contract, and apparently her record label was not allowing her to push out any new music. She was stuck in like a limbo phase with her music. So anyways, while she was on the talk show, she mentioned her book. I didn't know she had a book. And so like I mentioned, I was just kind of intrigued like what happened, like why she stopped putting music out. So this is her memoir. I was really excited to get my hands on it, and I honestly cannot wait to jump into this one. So I really don't read memoirs, biographies, but I'm really excited to jump into this one and learn a little bit more about her background. And then I also was a huge Disney Channel Nickelodeon kid. One of the producers on Nickelodeon, which is Dan Schneider, apparently there was this whole thing that came out about him. So with all of that, I came across I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy. Something you don't really think about, like what like child stars or teenage stars like kind of go through. And I was very intrigued to read this one. I saw an interview with her and she actually had like her therapist right next to her. So I was really looking forward to getting my hands on this book and jumping into this one, just seeing everything from their point of view, from their experiences. So yeah, so these are the 3 books that we picked up today. Super excited to read them. So I'm currently still reading Beg, Borrow, or Steal. And this is the 3rd book in the When in Rome series. When in Rome, book 1 and 2 is in my favorites pile. And you guys, this one, I'm not surprised, but I am absolutely loving this one just as much as I did 1 and 2, if not maybe a little bit more. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I have annotated and highlighted quite a bit in this book. I am currently on chapter 30, page 310, and there are a total of 360 pages plus the little epilogue. So this revolves around siblings. Book 1 was revolved around Noah. Book 2 is Annie, which is one of the younger sisters. And then this one revolves around Emily. She's one of the oldest sisters. So there's 4 siblings total. The 4th sibling is Maddie. And I'm super excited. I'm really, fingers crossed, I'm really thinking there's going to be a book 4. And that one I really think is going to be a country cowboy romance. So I cannot wait for book 4. So apparently my camera started overheating, so I let it cool down. I went ahead and made me a little iced coffee in my new little cup. So good. I can't remember where I left off, but I know we were talking about this book, but I think we have about 65 pages left, so I'm really hoping that we can wrap this one up tonight before I jump into another one. You guys, I have so many books that I want to read and so little time. But yeah, so I think right now it's currently 6:39 and the sun starts to go down like around 7:30, but I think I'm going to go ahead and take Stitch for a little walk, and then we'll probably run out and grab some dinner. You guys know that anytime that I take Stitch for a walk, I just feel more comfortable wearing an oversized t-shirt, on top of it being my comfort zone. But anytime that I'm walking him, I do just feel more comfortable wearing an oversized t-shirt, oversized sweatshirt. It's a little too warm for an oversized sweatshirt, so I'm just going to throw on. You guys have probably seen me wear all of my oversized t-shirts so many times, but I'm going to throw this one on, throw on my walking shoes, take Stitch for a walk, go grab some dinner, and then when we get back, jump into some more reading. I'm really hoping that I can wrap this one up tonight. And then after that, I think we're going to go ahead and jump into the third book in the Rose Hill series. You guys, as much as I love reading a physical book, I cannot tell you guys how much I love my Kindle. And I think that I have Wild Side on here. Looks like my camera is about to overheat again. I don't know what's going on. It's never done that, so hopefully it's not giving up on me. But Wild Side is currently downloading to my Kindle. Let's go ahead and go take Stitch for a walk because he's actually waiting for me right outside the door. We have some cozy coffee shop music playing in the background. Let's go ahead and see if we can wrap up Beg, Borrow, or Steal tonight. I think I've mentioned this before, how in a lot of books, I'm never really a fan of the main female character. However, with the When in Rome books, I absolutely love all of the female characters. I absolutely love Amelia, I love Annie, and I absolutely love Emily. Emily is that older sister who just holds everything together. She keeps everything in to make it seem like she's okay. And it's so sad because their parents passed away, their grandmother passed away, and then Noah, of course, in book 1 got married, and then Annie moved out. But I absolutely love all of our main female characters in this series. And then also, if you guys have read this book, I absolutely loved the pancake scene. Okay, so we just wrapped it up, and I think this may be a 5-star read for me. When in Rome was definitely a 5-star read for me, and then Practice Makes Perfect, I believe I rated that one 4 stars. And so now let's go ahead and start Wild Side by Elsie Silver, which is book 3 in the Rose Hill series.